Welcome into this edition of Great City Attractions. Today we visit one of the hotspots of California. These are the Great City Attractions of San Francisco. Golden Gate Bridge. The most iconic of all San Francisco attractions, the Golden Gate Bridge was completed in 1937 and spans the width of the Golden Gate Strait. On opening, it became the longest suspension bridge in the world. Popular with cyclists and pedestrians, the bridge carries a toll for those travelling via vehicle. A number of feature films have included the bridge, including the Bond film A View to a Kill, released in 1985, and the 2011 release Rise of the Planet of the Apes. Alcatraz Island. Many have tried to escape Alcatraz Island in the past. These days, everybody wants to go. While initially used as a military fort, it's as a prison that Alcatraz has gained its fame. Al Capone graced the prison with his presence in the 1930s, enjoying a stay in cell 181 during his stint. While George Machine Gun Kelly, the notorious kidnapper and robber, spent over 15 years on the island. Today, tours include visiting the main cell house, the gardens of Alcatraz, and the exercise yard. The Palace of Fine Arts. Originally constructed to play host to a World Fair exhibition in 1915, the Palace of Fine Art remains an art piece in itself to this day. A total reconstruction of the area took place during the 1960s and 70s, with a theatre added. A striking central rotunda, along with colonnade and lagoon, are highlights of this beautiful site. Napa Valley. Drive around an hour out of San Francisco and you'll strike into wine country. The Napa Valley is world-renowned for the quality of its vines. Winemaking has been going on in this region for well over 170 years. Over 400 wineries are situated here today, with Merlot and Chardonnay among the popular varieties produced. Coit Tower. Offering grand views of the city, Coit Tower reaches up more than 60 metres high. The building was paid for by socialite Lily Hitchcock Coit, with the structure being completed in 1933. The Art Deco architecture is a feature of the landmark, with elaborate murals covering much of the inside of the building. If you're enjoying this video, feel free to subscribe to the channel below. Golden Gate Park. A playground of over 1,000 acres that's open to the public. Golden Gate Park, opened in 1870, today features a botanic garden and a number of historic windmills, alongside an outdoor athletic stadium, Japanese tea garden, and a well-established conservatory of flowers. The De Young Museum, which opened in 2005, can also be found here, with fine art on display. Bison have been kept in the park from the late 19th century. Pier 39. A stroll down to Pier 39 is a must-do when visiting San Francisco. This area is well known for attracting more than just tourists, with sea lion often pulling up here to soak in the sun and welcome the locals. The pier is also home to restaurants, shops, an arcade and aquarium, and offers great views of other San Francisco landmarks. Twin Peaks. A drive up to Twin Peaks will be met with some gorgeous views of this great city. The two peaks here are some of the highest around the area. Managed by the San Francisco Recreation and Parks Department, Twin Peaks is largely undeveloped, rendering this place a perfect spot for getting away from the city and taking in the surrounds. The cable cars. No tour of San Francisco is complete without a ride in one of the historic cable cars. The use of cable cars in the city dates back to the 1870s. Amazingly, a number of the original lines are still in operation. The cable car system underwent a major rebuild in the 1980s, while the popular Cable Car Museum tracks the development and history of the cable car system from its inception to its current day operations. The Legion of Honor. Located in Lincoln Park, The Legion of Honor acts as part of the celebrated Fine Arts Museums of San Francisco. Highlights of the collection here include numerous works from Rubens, Rembrandt and Monet. Alfred Hitchcock famously chose the site when directing the movie Vertigo in 1958. That concludes this edition of Great City Attractions. What's your favourite place to visit in San Francisco? Subscribe to the channel. Comment below.